So guys, this is pretty crazy. This might be one of the biggest discovery of an unreleased product we've ever had ever since the Model 3 was first discovered inside of a parking garage. This is of the new low-cost affordable Model Y variant, completely lifted, and all the details we wanted to know way early in advance. Over the past few months, we have been seeing multiple Model Y prototypes appearing all over the world, especially in China and India, where the market is catered towards low cost and affordability. According to reports from within China, Tesla's local team is developing a new Model Y to stay competitive in the increasingly crowded market. This has been backed by Chinese outlet 36KR, which reports that Tesla is preparing to produce a new variant of the Model Y at Giga Shanghai, described as the low-priced Model Y. Additional reports from sources familiar with the matter mentioned a new manufacturing strategy called Depop approach. This strategy focuses on producing a more affordable Model Y variant without major changes to the battery, powertrain, or chassis. Since the initial reports, multiple Model Y Juniper prototypes have been spotted testing across China, and notably, the covered-up vehicles show clear exterior updates, including a redesigned rear end and a new single-housing headlight design setup. Then, shifting focus to India, several photos and videos have surfaced showing a low-cost variant of the Model Y with noticeable exterior updates. Captured by local media, these images offered an up-close look at the new design, marking one of the earliest sightings of this new variant. Tesla appears to be actively testing this more affordable models while in the early stages of entering the Indian market, where pricing is a critical factor in the consumer decisions. Many of the visuals highlights a redesigned front end, now featuring a split headlight setup and the complete removal of the front light bar. The headlights have been repositioned higher on the bumper where the light bar would normally be, giving the car a more conventional and uniform appearance, moving away from the cyber-inspired design seen on the standard model. As for the rear, the standout feature of the Model Y refresh, the indirect light bar, has been entirely removed off of this trim. Instead, Tesla has opted for a small section of the liftgate to light up with a direct LED light. Alright, so aside from everything we've discovered and learned so far, there is so much more underneath the hood that keeps the price and makes the price as low as possible. And in Tesla's latest earnings call, Elon confirmed that this specific vehicle is in the works, have started production about 2 months back, and is prepared to roll out sometime by the end of this year. So now that we're clear and up to date on what's going on, let's jump on into the craziest uncovering we've seen so far. This gives us every detail of this new affordable model, everything way in advance of the official announcement. Over the weekend, a new video out of China surfaced offering what looks to be the first real-world glimpse at Tesla's much anticipated affordable version of the Model Y. The footage revealed a wide range of changes, all heavily focused on lowering production costs and simplifying the design. The differences from the current Model Ys are significant, impacting both the exterior and interior design. Tesla has redesigned the entire front fascia, including the new headlight assembly. From what's visible, the main headlight has now shifted upwards to spaces where the daytime running light would typically sit. This suggests the vehicle won't use a split headlight design and may eliminate the front light bar entirely. Taking a closer look at the front end, the front bumper camera is still present, so based on this, we don't expect any changes to the FSD hardware. This vehicle will just be as capable of any other new Teslas going off of the production line. Just like the recent sightings at the Fremont factory where drone footage captured a prototype sporting a new metal roof, this latest discovery now fully confirms that the vehicle would not feature Tesla's signature all-glass roof. Looking at it from the exterior view, we can now see that it has been replaced by a solid body-colored roof panel. This marks a first for Tesla, as even the most affordable models have always come with a glass roof, one that has been proven to be structurally stronger than the traditional metal roofs, so it'll be interesting to see how this new design compares to both safety and performance. Moving to the rear, the distinctive indirect light bar has been completely removed. The reflective portion of the taillight has been simplified to be part of the regular body panel. The rear end will now only have the brake light housing unit similar to the Model 3. And lastly, for the exterior, in terms of the proportion, the wheelbase remains largely unchanged compared to the regular Model Y sitting next to it, so it's safe to assume that the legroom and cargo space will be the same as the standard version, although once we start diving into the interior, everything starts to say otherwise. Right off the bat, looking on the inside of this car, we will notice that it has substantially less legroom. This might not be due to the extended or the reduced wheelbase, but it could be due to the configuration changes on the interior seating. Then further confirming that there is now a metal roof seen from the outside, the headliner on the interior now runs continuously from the front to the rear with no glass sections in between. The seats have also been updated with textile fabric now used on the side bolsters instead of the vegan leather, similar to what we've seen on the Mexican-built Model 3s. In line with that, this trim also skips over the rear display, offering no rear climate or infotainment controls. The speaker count has been significantly reduced, reportedly even fewer than what's found on the standard range rear-wheel drive trims. This version appears to lack pillar tweeters cutout entirely, potentially bringing the total numbers of speakers down to fewer than 5. In terms of interior storage, the rear partial shelves are no longer offered, and the rear passenger coat hooks have been removed, now covered with a simple plastic panel covering. Then up front, this is where we're going to see the biggest interior changes. The center console have been completely redesigned. The wireless charging pads have been relocated to just underneath the main display, and the console is no longer one continuous unit. There is now an open floor gap between the seats, allowing space for larger items like bags or purses to be placed on the ground, while also improving legroom and seating comfort. This setup is nearly identical to what's currently found on the Cybertruck. Now finally, in addition to all this, we have been able to confirm a few more adjustments to the overall features and experience. Items to be removed physically or through software updates include ventilated and heated seats, heated steering wheel, ambient lighting, and power reclining rear seats. So there we have it, guys. This leak practically includes everything we wanted to know about this car aside from pricing and availability. And in terms of when we can expect this car to be made available, we have just started to see more of these prototypes pop out right after this leak and report, so it could be extremely close. New Model Y prototype has been seen parked at a supercharging site in China. It includes all the very best features we've just talked about. And then just a few hours ago, before recording this video, another Model Y just popped up in the US, in California, and this one comes with the exact same setup with the new headlights, real taillights, but one thing you'll see difference here is within the headlight housing, there is the new amber yellow reflector, which is a requirement inside of North America. So yeah, this pretty much just confirms that they are testing last minute details before rolling it off of the production line. We're not going to wait that much longer. He says that it's going to be closer to the end of this year or sometime this year. It could be right now, it could be tomorrow, it could be maybe December. We don't really know for sure, but it would make a lot of sense for them to roll out September 30th or shortly after that to really pump up the sales number right after the tax credit goes away. So then with everything we've seen on this affordable Model Y, it just goes to show how every little bit matters, every dollar counts, and Tesla is doing everything possible, stripping away as much unnecessary parts as possible to keep the price as low as possible and make it affordable for everyone. Then now, I want to hear directly from you guys. Pros and cons. Would you rather pick up a used 1-year-old Model Y Juniper, or would you rather pick and wait for this affordable low-cost version that is brand new but lacks a lot of the features? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts on this. I will continue to keep my eyes out for anything that comes up and update you as quickly as possible. So make sure you stick around, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already done so. And on X at HeyJohnnyE, over there you will see things you wouldn't see over here. You can chat with me anytime, be super natural, and I'll respond back as quickly as possible. This should be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.